question will be for Jafar. Again, 1 minute, and then 20-second rebuttal on each side. Question number 3 is, can two things that are equally true, exist in contradiction with each other?
That is a very good question. Now, to borrow a line from William Lane Craig, a theologian, I believe at the Talbot Seminary, he uses one of the laws of logic of non-contradiction. That is to say that two things that contradict each other cannot be true. Now, as new evidence comes in, there may be new interpretations that come into to make the two statements not contradict each other. But as it stands, two things that are equally true cannot exist in contradiction with one another.
Mr. Hussain, Mr. Fisher, 1 minute.
Yeah, I'll just clarify what he just said. I think I would agree with precisely, which is why it's interesting that we'll still disagree on some points. And therefore, the battle for truth is always important, because if two people believe things that are contradictory, something's amiss. And we've got to get to the bottom of it and find out what it is. It may be that as we understand more, we'd say, wait a minute, these two things aren't contradictory. They actually can work together. And that's happened before. You might think that, that I don't like you because of the way that I've punished you in some situation at school. And initially you'd say, if he cared about me, he wouldn't do that to me. Those two things can't both be true. He can't care about me and punish me like this. And then later you'd mature and say, well, of course he can. You see, I misinterpreted the evidence. When he punished me, that was a sign that he cared about me. So eventually, two things that look like they contradict might actually work in harmony.